Yo guys, we are live now guys, live, we are live now guys. टक्कसँगले आज फेरि गाइस नयाँ लाइभ स्ट्रिम लिएर म तपाईहरुको सामु आइसकेको छु गाइसहरु। अनि आज नि फेरि हामी टक्कसँगले खेल्नेछौँ गाइसहरु। पेसको डिभिजन पुस हान्नेछौँ गाइसहरु। आज चाहिँ हामी टक्क लगाएर लम्म पारेर गाइसहरु, लम्म टक्कसँगले अब चाहिँ मोबाइलको स्क्रिनमा जानु आँटेको छौँ गाइसहरु। एकछिन रुकौँ गाइस, त्यसको त्योभन्दा अगाडि हल्का गाइसहरु एकछिन गाइसहरु तात्तिन्न हामी पनि टक्कसँगले। अब भ्युअर्सहरु आउँछ, एकछिन पर्खिनु पर्यो नि त गाइसहरु। च्याट पनि निकालिदिहालौँ गाइसहरु। आजकल चाहिँ मेरो कस्तो क्वालिटी आउँछ हेरौँ गाइसहरु, तपाईले भनिदिनु होला टक्कसँगले। हेलो हेलो, हाई 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 हाई, वी आर लाइभ नाउ गाइस टक्कसँगले। साला कुत्ता मुझे ल गाइस, तपाईहरुलाई स्वागत छ मेरो लाइभ स्ट्रिममा। जुन अहिले हेरिराख्नु भएको छ मौसमलाई। गाइस यहाँ चाहिँ चेयर छ, यहाँनिर चाहिँ अस्ति राइडर रोमन बसिदियो, त्यही भएर चेयर छ गाइस यहाँनिर। ल गाइस, अब चाहिँ हामी गेम प्लेको स्क्रिनतर्फ जानुपर्ने हुन्छ। ल गाइस टक्कसँगले आज चाहिँ गाइसहरु फेरि हामी यो टिमले पुस हान्नेछौँ टक्कसँगले गाइसहरु, हेर्नु होला। ल गाइस, फेरि 0 ब्युटमा आइसकेको छौँ हामी। राखिसक्नु भएको छ एकजना मौसमजी। अनि फेरि अब चाहिँ हामी टक्क डाइरेक्ट खोल्नु जाउँ गाइसहरु। गाइसहरु जो नि आउनु भएको छ प्लिज सब्सक्राइब चाहिँ हानिदिनु होला च्यानललाई। लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब। पीवीपी क्याटेगोरी गाइस, हामी डिभिजन 4 देखि उँभो गएको छैनौँ गाइस। म खेलेको छैन अफ स्ट्रिम, यहीँ डाइरेक्ट स्ट्रिममै हुन्थ्यो गाइसहरु। गाइस अनि आजको अब फर्स्ट म्याच खेलिदिनु पर्ने हुन्छ टक्कसँगले। गाइसहरु तपाईहरुको क्वालिटी आएन भने चाहिँ तपाईहरुले त्यो यो सेटिङमा गएर बनाउनु होला, त्यसपछि अलिक राम्रो क्वालिटी आउँछ गाइसहरु। ल गाइसहरु, टिम चाहिँ यस्तो छ अपोनेन्टको टक्कसँगले। ल गाइस, मेरो यस्तो छ। यसको रेडी हानिसकेको छौँ हामीले। हेडफोन लगाएर चाहिँ खेल्ने बानी नभएर गाह्रो छ।
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is time around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
अम्बो सुरुमै क्लियर हानिदिन्छ यार
Has already started. Looking for the run.
अम्बो
That pass is somewhat less than
के हो यार यो त
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He'd have done well to reach that.
Now it's Stoichkov.
He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a check. Oh, what has happened here?
अम्बो कत्रो ल्याक हानेको नेट त
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the flag has stayed down. That's gone a long way.
कस्तो बड टिम परेको भन यार उडाइदिएको यार कस्तो काटेहरू पर्छ यार
It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar.
लु इमर्जेन्सी बलमा लु क्लियर हानु भन्दा ठिकै हो ल
Hardly
अनि
anticipated.
हरेक बल क्लियर हान्नु जस्तो कसरी खेल्नु आउँछ
Driving forward. Oh, that's well spotted.
लो फेरि
Cristiano Ronaldo. Van der Vaart.
कत्रो पेलेको
And claimed it back swiftly. Cristiano Ronaldo.
लो
Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish. And the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Bayer Leverkusen have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to
के भएको ल
game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Ronaldo with
ल 30 मिनट भइसकेछ यार
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Van der Vaart. Fiddles it through. And he's there.
कस्तो काटे परेको डाइरेक्ट क्लियर हानिदिन्छ यार
And he's managed to gift it back.
फेरि कहाँ भनेको कहाँ लाग्दिन्छ आज फेरि
Through here. Real chance here. Hits one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Shevchenko. He's got away. That's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well
लु कस्तो क्लियर हानेको
Rodri.
Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
ल्याभेन्ज धेरै भाइ टिम त कस्तो गीत हो यार क्लियर हानेको हानेको छ यार
Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in
अब फेरि के भयो यार
Talking about being hit on the break. The ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
जेरो जुस
And we hit half time. So half time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half time, it's one each. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game. Shevchenko! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, can he finish? Goal! Manchester United!
La la.
Got it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that is... He's got the shot away! And he's heaved it away.
Oi, dos.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Oi, dos. मलाई चाहिँ oi, dos. यार मैले चिनिन यार को हो यार पेपे भाइ हो क्या हो कि को हो यार चिनिन यार मैले ल यार तिमीलाई स्वागत छ यार मेरो लाइभ स्ट्रिममा यार ब्रो ओ यार हो
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Belletti, such good technique. Bayer Leverkusen are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that was very necessary. And it's Shevchenko. Neymar. Now it's Del Piero. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
अनि लाइभमा त म मात्र छु त अनि यस्तै हुन्छ नि अब यार
The right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real... And Stoichkov! And he's following up!
खो यार के हो लाइभ सेयर हान्देऊ न त नि यार अनि पो हुन्छ त हौ मान्छे नि
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just in...
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Adams. Whatever happens, that's the
र यार यो बोले त 4 भेटिसक्यो त यार अझै ब्याक हान्दिन त
Beckenbauer with the clearance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van der Vaart Oh, they can break here. Torres. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has been cut short. Well timed. Excellent interception. Gerrard promptly onto that. And that's that. The end.
ल यार लाग्यो यार पनि हेरेर कस्तो गीत हो यार छ्या यार छ्या
They have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Stoichkov picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
के हो यार छैन त यार मान्छे छैन त यार के हो लाग्थ्यो यार मान्छेहरू अब चाहिँ यार हेरेर चलिदिन्छ यार गाइस र आजको फेरि दोस्रो म्याच पनि खेलिदिइहालौँ गाइसहरू Sama ini juga गाइस अपोनेन्टको टिम चाहिँ कस्तो छ नट ब्याड गाइस यस्तो छ यार अपोनेन्ट टिमको चाहिँ र गाइस हामी चाहिँ रेडी हाल्नु टक्कसँगले 0 भ्युज सेट म्यान
Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands.
Guys,
The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
ऐसा लगता मुझे क्या हुआ ये क्या हुआ Oh shit, and 0 views match यार हामी गाइसहरु 0 views
So it's down to business here. Manchester United cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
How to
well
do
stopped.
that, man?
Now it's Mbappe. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook the...
Looks for the finish. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Fernando Torres.
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now.
गाइस एक गोलले कान्टेले बर्बाद पार्न सक्छ कि गाइसहरु
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Van der Vaart. Ball played for Stoichkov. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart charging forward, the ball at his feet. Van der Vaart. Conte. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rodri. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mbappe. Adams cuts it out. And it's Stoichkov. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that is expertly dealt with. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Subimendi. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Now it's Stoichkov. Yamal. Van der Vaart. Stoichkov. And this is Shevchuk. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again.
The understanding between those two plays a big
It's
part in
ridiculous
that.
when I was
And
to
releasing
kill
the
I know
ball
like
inside
it.
is the key ingredient.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
The less said about that pass, the better.
गाइसहरु गीत सुन्दै खेल्नुपर्छ क्या लाग्छ यार यस्तो त
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Musiala. Great defending, strong and determined. That pass has been well intercepted. Musiala! Oh, he's been caught napping. Beckenbauer is there and he can...
कस्तो भेटाइदियो यार 0 views my god
Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Hello
Yes,
guys,
they're
welcome.
behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And Stoichkov!
Oi.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's done very well to
Oi,
get to that.
say oi, स्वागत
That's
छ
very,
तपाईलाई
very good. You can't ask for much more than
Hello
that.
guys, welcome to the live by the moderator.
Corner number 2
त
then.
मोडरेटर नै छ सो भाइ अब
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Oi, wait.
Somewhat off target. That's a little off target. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Now it's Mbappe.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ambo, net, ambo.
Goes looking wide.
Ambo.
And he's managed to get free. Nico Williams. Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous. Bayer Leverkusen showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again at Torres! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shevchenko. And that's and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, we expected better, and so
Oye, यार यस्तो चाहिँ
aimed
नहुनु
beyond the
पर्ने.
defence.
What the hell?
Musiala. Mbappe has it in a wide position. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
खै त युनिस जी यार खै त यार कमेन्ट हान्नु हुँदैन त यार युनिस जी पनि भागिसक्नु भएको हो ओ युनिस जी कता भागिसक्नु भएको
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great ball if he can get there. He's Williams!
ओ ल प्लिज सेभ यार
was
म
a
फोकन
brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
झन्डा बचा यार बुफनले मेहनत भगत
All hands on deck for this one. Oh,
No.
smashing header!
ओ शिट
Decent
म्यान
attempt, but not quite good enough. Beckham. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played into space out wide. Stoichkov pinches it off him. Musiala. Added time is up.
यार अर्को
And
गेम
there
पनि
goes the
जितिरहेको छौँ
whistle.
गाइस आजको सेकेन्ड गेम
A
पनि
statement win on a crucial day, and now major test.
प्लिज है आज फेरि गाइसहरू गाइसहरू अहिले चाहिँ हामी डिभिजन 3 पुगिसकेको छौँ डिभिजन 3 को फर्स्ट म्याच आज फेरि गाइसहरू खै त हो हाम्रो यार मोडरेटर ज्यू यार खै त हराइसक्नु भइसक्यो र यार अपोनेन्ट टिमको टिमै देखाउनु पाइन यार स्टार हान्दै गयो नि मैले
Manchester United can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together to believe.
पोस्टमा चाहिँ के हान्दिएको
Really, it's
भनेको
quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do.
के
at this
हालिदिएको
round.
मतलब
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, he's done very well to take
ओ
that back.
शिट
And back to the goalkeeper. Van der Vaart. Well, to so many, he is, of course, a fantasy hero. A walking shot at goal!
ओइ कसरी सेभ हान्छ यार
And that has been knocked clear. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Manchester United would very much seem to be
हान्नु
growing their
खोज्छु
confidence
कसलाई
here.
कसलाई
You can
गइदिन्छ
feel it.
यार यो गेम बो नसाइतो त यार
Look at the... And De Bruyne! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now it's Torres.
Well, he got rid
ओइ
because he
ओइ
was
ओइ
under
ओइ
pressure.
मेरो नेट चल मेरो स्ट्रिम चले छैन युनिसे ओइ हेलो ओ मोडरेटर
He's in shapes to shoot!
अम्पो
And he
हेलो
looked
हेलो
every
मोडरेटर
bit the
हेलो
assured keeper
स्ट्रिम ओइ
there.
चले छैन ओइ
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
म खेल्दिनँ ओइ तसँग ओइ म डिभिजन पुस हान्छु ओइ
And he's had it nicked away. Shevchenko!
ओइ खेल्दिनँ ओइ खेल्दिनँ म ओइ
It's off target and by quite a way.
मा
Yeah,
खेल्दिनँ
on
ओइ त
another
ओइ
occasion,
तसँग
all
ओइ
that
डिभिजन
went
पुस
wrong
हान्छु
may come right.
भरे आइज न भरे खेल्छु भरे
Lam. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is a brilliant interception.
ओ मोडरेटर स्ट्रिम कस्तो चलिरहेछ हेलो मोडरेटर
And that has been clubbed away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Stoichkov. That is asking for trouble. Schmeichel
लो
catches it safely.
This is the time you need
हान्दिनँ
that
ओइ म
pace.
हान्दिनँ
He's having a hit.
लु
Oh, that was a brilliant
कस
save.
I think he's done great there, both reading
तिनीहरूको
it
नेट
and
चल्दैन
dealing
मेरो
with it.
अड्किन्छ त यार पेसमा फेरि नयाँ प्रब्लम आएछ यार फेरि चाहिँ
In for a header. And that was very
ल
necessary.
यार त्यसको नेट चले छैन मेरोमा नि अड्किदिएर
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. India are looking to go forward now. And it's Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. He's in, surely! Shevchenko! Now that
Oh,
is
moderator.
commitment to the cause.
स्ट्रिम कस्तो चलिरहेछ भन्छु ओ मोडरेटर हेलो
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Beckenbauer. Rodri.
Shit man नयन
It's a
के
decent chance to
गरेको
counter
नयन
He's found a way through. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle.
हेलो
for
मोडरेटर
half-time.
हेलो मोडरेटर
As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further
तँ
forward
कस्तो
from
छेकिदिन्छ
where
यार
they were
यसले त
45
अम्बो
minutes
यार
ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A
Oi,
lot of
he
expectation of the
Play
half
defending
coming
यार
at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm not.
He rises! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Lam. Adams.
ओए यसको त ओए
And
कसम
that has
भनेको
earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely aimed pass. Stoichkov engages and forces him off the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Stoichkov. Shot could be on. And Shevchenko!
बामो
It's a wonderful goal!
साला इन्डियन धोतीको साला नेट नचलेको मेरो अड्केर नि त अघि
Amazing expertise.
को धोती
Oh,
छ
that's a
यार
measured delight. The curl he applied
को नेट
was
नचल्यो
immaculate.
यार मेरो
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the
Real chance!
Oh, what a
Well, the
diff.
ball's run loose here. Climbs up big.
लो
Hits in. And once more we are.
के गरेको यो
You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
बुफनमा
always a
कसम
dangerous
बुफनले
time
के
when you
गर्यो
just
यार
score.
यो
You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Has a look and has a go.
आहा गोल चाहिँ छिरेको भए त नि
Kept it
गाइस
heading
बुफनले
low.
बितायो
The keeper
बुफनले
felt he had
बितायो
that covered.
कस्तो
Some of the
भिडियो
crowd were
बोल
less
म कहाँ
convinced.
चलिरहेको
It
रहेछ यार
was
यहाँनिर
really
त
well drilled.
That pass has been well intercepted. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit.
Can he put it away? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lam gets rid without sophistication. Fernando Torres. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Valverde. Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
लो यार
And he's straight offside.
के भयो गिटी हुन थाल्यो त फेरि ढिलो पो हुन थालेछ त यार कस्तो गिटी हो यार
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Valverde. And they've got rid.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
The final seconds now. Is there any De Bruyne? Oh,
यस्तो गिटी अघि जितिसक्यो यार कस्तो
Oh,
पिटाइदियो
that's
यार
an
कोले
excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Oh, played right into his path. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties have to settle for what they want
त्यस्तो
and hope.
अरे यस्तोसँग ड्र भयो यार क्या जिन्दगी गिटीसँग ड्र हुन्छ तातेर गिटी हुनेछ त यार मोबाइल त तातेर अम्बो गाइस फ्यानको आवाज आउनु सक्ला गाइजहरू अब चाहिँ हेलो लो गाइजहरू हेलो फ्यानको आवाज आउँछ कि छैन गाइस लो मोडरेटर भाटिसक्यो यस्तोलाई मोडरेटर बनाएर हुन्छ कहीँ अनि मोडरेटर फाइटर मान्छेहरू भाग्दिसक्यो एकमा चढेर चाहिँ यार त्यहाँदेखि यस्तो छ यस टिम यस्तो छ यस टिम गुड के यार फेनको आवाज आएको होला यार
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And the pass is intercepted. Adams calmly anticipates. Belletti. Manchester United finding their passes. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Torres. Decent hit! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Great chance!
He has done it!
Level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goals should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Stoichkov duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the player...
Can he put it away?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Shot could be on. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tar with the clearance. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, super ball. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Shevchenko is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found a way through. Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van der Vaart. Bit too much weight on the pass. Has a look and place it forward. And that has been cut short. And it's Stoichkov. Back into the middle. De Bruyne. Fernando Torres. Oh, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. Rodri. Beckham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Manchester United head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period.
Probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's done well to get that clear.
Manchester United making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to
नयाँ
front.
स्ट्रिम हान्दैछ
Something different.
He's had a shot! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Great hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, no joy this time. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Shevchenko. Oh, he's been caught on it. Now, it goes again. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. Rodri. And here's Stoichkov. There's the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And it's Figo. And here's Stoichkov. Kawasaki Frontale can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
Son Heung-min is... And the shot!
And
And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
What the heck, man?
Beckham gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's looking for the runner here, and he cuts out the supply. Bastoni. Torres. Rodri. Played back in. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van der Vaart. The referee's awarded a free kick. Belletti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a lovely, neat pass. 4 extra minutes added on. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Son Heung-min. That's that, the end. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Stoichkov picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise.
त हो यार मेरो दुईटा मोडरेटरै छैन यार यस्तो मोडरेटरहरु के गर्नु यार यस्तो मोडरेटर बनाएको छ भाग्थ्यो रे अब भाग्थेको छ भर्खर फेरि एकजनाले हेरेर लाग्दिगएछ झुरुक्क हेरेर भाग्दिँदै रहेछ के गर्नु जिन्दगी गाह्रो सिमतेरी कपाल ठाडो सिमतेरी जब गाइस त्यो अपोनेन्टको नेट चल्दैन छ नि तब चाहिँ हल्का ढिलो देखाउँछ यार चिक 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 हुँदो रहेछ के हुँदैछ नि त not bad
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already... Can he put it away? Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Bayern Munich with the corner. They're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pinches it off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And smartly reclaimed. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Hello guys, my streamमा स्वागत छ जोनियम भएको छ.
It's their second corner of the game.
कमेन्ट हान्नु होला, लाइक शेयर सब्स्क्राइब पनि हान्नु होला.
Bayern Munich can try it again now. So, third corner of the game.
डरो प्रेसर दिन्छ त यार यसले त ओइ के हो यार
Stoichkov getting this one clear. What a throw in. Shevchenko absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Pete.
He's given it away.
Upamecano
More and more pressure on the ball here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's not an especially good pass, that. Stoichkov. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. The ball's gone astray. That's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a quick one. And here's Vinicius Junior.
नयाँ स्ट्रिम हान्दैछ प्लिज
DeMarco. Vinicius Junior. Beckham. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, that was vital. Conte. Van der Vaart. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Back into the middle.
छ्या के लागेको बित्ती जस्तो यार
DeMarco. Van Dijk. Bayern Munich looking to pass their way through. He's had a hit! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and...
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
At the start of the second. Decent hit, Snake!
This is called goal.
They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball.
Mbappe! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's Shevchenko. Kante gets across to intercept that. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Shevchenko. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodri. Beckham. Oh, they could be caught out here. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United!
के भएको
Complete. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
And the shot! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's well spotted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Beckham. Oh, they can break here. Bayern Munich can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred concern.
And he's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. Messi.
के भएको
Oh,
कस
great chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish?
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
ल अब यत्रो ढिलो हानिदिएको अम्बो यसले त ल कसको गएको यो फेरि यी फुटबल यस्तै झार्छ क्या अब के भएको अब कसको गएको कसको गएको अब के गर्दै बस्नु के भएको त्यस्तो ओ मेरे बाबा ओ मेरे बाबा ए झन्डा गाइस मेरो गएको चाहिँ होइन रहेछ गाइसहरू अर्कोकै गएको रहेछ गाइस यो हुन् भन झन्डा गाइसहरू फेरि एकजनाको भ्युवर आइसक्नु भएको छ स्वागत छ मेरो नयाँ लाइभ स्ट्रिम अम्बो आज त के हो यार ओ मेरे पापा दिलों का शूटर है मेरा स्कूटर दिलों का शूटर ला ओपोनेन्ट टिमै देखाउनु बिर्सेछु म्यान
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he was quick to react. Neymar, played out wide. No, that's been intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Stoichkov. There's the shot! Goal!
Releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for the runner. Shevchenko! And again! Now, who's going to be first for this?
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, played right into his path. Now this could be a chance. He's had a hit! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required to reach its target.
Van der Vaart, Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Stoichkov, Costa Curta, Pirlo, looking for the run, and the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great ball, and he's in here. Pirlo. Cruyff.
No.
And no, that was never going to make it. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
오,
Whistle
와,
gone, presumably
그것도
for
골
offside.
먹었냐 이걸로.
That is going to be the
So this
final
game
action of
is
the first
rigged,
half.
man, rigged.
A pretty decent
What the
watch
heck?
this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the
That's
crowd to
good.
enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Big chance! Goal!
Palloke, palloke, यस्तो क्वालिटी राम्रो छ क्या, यस्तो एङ्गल कुन छ, कहाँ कि कहाँ
There's
छ
another
यो
attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's well spotted.
That's good play from him.
Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot!
Oh, pa, 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 pa.
And with
You are
that
my
goal
boy,
comes
man. Set
comfort.
simple love. Please.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Pirlo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Go.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Pirlo. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a fine line now.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Danger averted for now. Alcantara. And here's Yamal. Yamal! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Neymar. And the counter is on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, what a mistake! Has a goal!
He
Has done it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders
What is
watching
this
then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Manchester United probably could have killed things off.
Can he put it away? Look at the space here. Nice ball, and he might shapes to shoot. It's a goal. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally...
ल गाइस आजको चाहिँ लास्ट म्याच हुनु आँटेको छ यो चाहिँ यस्तो मोडरेटर बनाइदिएको छु गाइजहरु हेर्नु न मोडरेटर साहेबहरु कोही पनि छैन यार तिनीहरुको हुँदा त म पुरै अब तिनीहरुले लाइभ हान्ने नै हान्दैन हैन एउटा ओमन भन्ने छ हो यस्तो मोडरेटर मान्छेलाई स्ट्रिम हेरेर बस्नु छैन यार यो मोडरेटर मान्छे भर्खर हान्दैछ अब फिफा हानु भन्दैछ कस्तो ओ मोडरेटर भएर के हो यस्तो पारा हो मोडरेटर भएर यार हो यो त यार यसो यसो भयो आइडी दिनु नि यसो मोडरेटर भएपछि यसो पैसा डोनेट हान्नु यार यो मोडरेटरमा कामै छैन यार मोडरेटर
Well,
बनाइदिरहेको
there's no doubt
छ
that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently, the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Osimhen. And it's Stoichkov. Van der Vaart.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Osimhen.
I think that's offside.
अफसाइड
Yes,
हेरे
it
अफसाइड
is.
हेरे अहिले खतरा हुन्छ हेरे अम्बो के हो यार खाँदै स्किप हान्दिरहेछ
Darwin pinches it off him.
डार्मिन नुनी
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Osimhen. And he's away. Real chance!
And he's managed to get rid. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Stoichkov.
And he's managed to get free.
And it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov.
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Iniesta might just make this. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter it.
Great hit! Goal! Barcelona!
It's the stuff you watch on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
खाँदै यस्तो खेल्न गएर यस्तो बाधेहरू
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
Looking for the run. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Lovely bit of skill.
कसरी घुमाइदिएको यार
That'll be the final action of the first half.
यस्तो खेल्छ यार
Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cafu,
Mother bogot
Messi,
kasto khati.
Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no way through zone.
Barcelona have got it. Great shot!
It's there!
के गरेको?
2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's a
No.
shot. And it's Messi. Rice. Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
एक खाते के खेलेको के?
And that interception was most necessary.
No
That was
pass
well
खिच्छ
played,
मेरो चाहिँ.
well stopped.
Belletti. Beckham. Stoichkov. Van der Vaart receives it in a good position here. Barcelona
कसम
do have a
बढी
chance to
सुटिसक्यो
counter here.
यार.
Iniesta driving forwards. Rodri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
अब गोल हान्ने चान्समा चाहिँ अड्किदिन्छ यार.
Now it's Darwin.
कस्तो रिस
Ball's bounced
उठाएको.
loose now. Rodri. Van der Vaart. Shevchenko. Stoichkov. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the pass is intercepted.
कस्तो खेलेको यो. म्याट कस्तो साइको जस्तो के खाते. बासै मान्छे खेल्छ अब.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. And they're back on the ball again.
यसकै खुट्टामा जान्छ कि?
Oh, here's a man adored by many,
लो.
deified by some.
Been there, done that, unfortunately.
जे
I
गरे
really
यसकै
want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Osimhen! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating
के
game.
गरेको यो मेरो डिफेन्डर?
At times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who...
उडा लाग्छ कि यस्तो चाहिँ भयो भने नि मलाई कसम. कस्तो गिदियो छ यार. छ्या. ल गाइस आजको लागि चाहिँ यति नै यार गाइस. ल गाइस आजको लागि चाहिँ यति नै.